Alrighty Roo! I am going to talk about my Vanity skincare. Probably like, what the hell does that even mean? It's the skincare related items that I keep on my Vanity. I do my skincare earlier in the morning and then I go into my beauty room and I need something to touch up my skin. Then I will use these products. So that's what I mean by Vanity skincare. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do before you leave. It'll mean everything to me and more. First thing that I like to do is put a lip balm on. This Tatcha lip balm is way too expensive for Life. I don't know what they were thinking. I think it's because it has little gold flecks in there, if you can see that. These are the lip balms that I leave next to my Vanity. I really, really enjoy this Tatcha one. I think that it's so good, it's so hydrating, and it really lasts on the lips. This is the Milani Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment. It feels literally like you're taking butter and just smoothing it all over the lips. Now, with lip products like that, I feel as if they kind of just stay on top of the lips instead of going deep inside the lips. That sounds so weird. And hydrating them. So, I mean, I like this just before makeup because it does do the job and it keeps my lips smooth until I go in with a lipstick. But it's not my number one. Moving into eye care, I have two things. Again, one high-end, one drugstore. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. It does hydrate the under eyes. I tend to have drier under eyes. It gives it a nice, smooth canvas for your concealer and your makeup to lay on. Lancome, I don't even know how to say any of this. Lancome Visionnaire Yuke's Eye On Correction. It's literally just a balm, but it's so hydrating. This also smooths underneath the eye, so your fine lines will kind of be smoothed over. But this has more of a silicone feel to it. This one's definitely gonna fill out the fine lines underneath your eye more than the e.l.f. one, but this is a good alternative. This one literally just feels like silicone and butter. I'm obsessed with this one. I literally want to get the full size. Moving on to the face. One face base that I love to use, and it's a really hydrating moisturizer, is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Classic. But this is thick. If you have oily skin, I highly recommend staying away from this. Like, this is just the thickest cream of life. It feels so luxurious, so hydrating. The little bit goes such a long way, and this is such a huge jar that it's worth the money because it'll really last a long time. Sometimes I like to put it on with a damp beauty sponge just to really press it into the skin. Sometimes I just like to warm it up between my fingers and then press it into the skin. Other times I like to use a brush to apply it. It's a great product, especially if you have dry skin. I definitely recommend it. I sometimes mix this with the NYX Hydro Touch Oil Primer. This is a godsend. I love mixing really hydrating products with each other, so I usually mix these two together. Sometimes I use them separately. It literally just feels like water. I find that it sinks into the skin really fast. If you're using oils before you go in with your makeup, you don't want it to sit on your skin for such a long time. This just seeps right in there. I like to use it with a damp sponge as well, just to kind of press into the areas that I need it. Sometimes I use this on top of my foundation where I have certain dry areas. I get really dry around this area, or like I said, underneath my eye. So sometimes I just need more hydration before I go in with other products. It really diminishes the look of dry, flaky skin. MAC Strobe Cream. They did come out with a bunch of different shades, so they don't just have that one shade that they used to have for such a long time. I finally bought the full size because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just so obsessed with this product. Now this is in the shade Peach Light. I wear this underneath makeup. I wear it by itself. I wear it to the gym. I wear it just to run errands. I wear this all the time. This is nice because it gives me a really nice subtle glow, but it also adds hydration. Sometimes I mix these two together, which is really nice because you have the glow and then you have the hydration. Sometimes I mix these two together so you have double hydration and a little bit of a glow. I just love mixing things together because that's how I find the best result, is when I mix like a bunch of shit together. I'm actually going to do another video on how to make your foundations work. So I have a lot of foundations in my drawer where I find that they just look so ridiculous on my skin nowadays because your skin changes throughout the years. As you get older, it changes. So I have found different ways where I can make my foundation work and I can make it look beautiful on my skin again. So I'm going to do a video like that soon. Some setting sprays that I love to use as skincare at my Vanity. Do I need to say more? This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I have one in my bathroom and I have one in here because that's how much I adore this product. Spray it on my face and then I'll pounce the sponge into my face so it really absorbs into the skin. If you have oily skin, I do not recommend this. I find that 2 sprays are good enough. I love this Pixi Glow Mist, hence why it's like literally almost gone. I want to try more from Pixi. If you guys have any recommendations, leave it in the comments down below because I really want to know what else is good from Pixi. This is such a good alternative to the Tatcha. I know that a lot of people say that they break out from this, so just read the ingredients list before you purchase it, just to make sure that you're not allergic to anything or you're not using something that will make you break out. For me, it doesn't make me break out at all, and I love it. I think that it sets my makeup really well. I think that it preps it really well. I use this all the time. It makes my skin a little bit more glowy. The last product that I had to talk about, which is also a spray, now this one's even more affordable. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. I used this before I came on camera today, like just to set my makeup. Absolutely love it. My skin has never looked better. I was literally like looking at my skin so up close in the mirror and I'm like, I like to use this before I go in with makeup because it gives me a really nice hydrating base. And when I mix all these other products in with this, it's such a game changer. My skin has never looked this good before. That is everything that I use for my Vanity skincare. If you guys have skincare that you use specifically only at your Vanity, leave it in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys use. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later.